Hi. Last week I had the privilege of traveling to Altamira with a couple of guys got out of jail, and I realized there's a whole set of people out there that have a completely different ethical sense of balance. It's like there's a veil, and I was able to enter into their world a little, and they were able to enter into mine a little. And even though we really like each other and respect each other, there's a discomfort in being in the other person's world. And I could see it in them as they're at our Christian meetings and even giving a testimony and participating in the Bible study and at meals. Could tell it was all new to them. But by the same token, when they're riding with me in the truck, we pulled up to a traffic light in town in Altamira. All of a sudden there's these girls at the cantina. I think they're prostitutes, and they're whistling to us. Well, our guys started talking to them. I was at a red light, and they're calling us over, these three girls. And they said, hey, there's three of you and there's three of us. So then one of the guys said, oh, he's a pastor. He can't do that. You guys can't do it? They go, no, we can do it. He can't do it. Then they said, well, we're lost little sheep. And I'm hoping the light will turn green so we can just keep on moving. Then they all thought that was funny. And it was kind of funny, but the truth of it is that these girls probably were raised in Sunday school. That's how they know they were lost sheep. Even as most of these guys in jail are raised in Sunday school, or many of them at least, even if they don't have a correct idea of God, they have a pretty good idea. But they're lost. They haven't had good models at home. And then as we drove around, I could see the police were looking at us differently in these different cars. But they said our stereotype, when you have somebody like me in a big car and you have three guys like them, and I'm buying the meals, we're going to the restaurants along the way, various places. This is how it looks when the loggermen and the ranchers travel, and they often have sums of cash to pay their workers, and they carry some bodyguards with them. And that's the look. I'd like to think I look like I have some anointing coming out of me. These guys also, they're not far from the jail. They also have that look or that bearing about them. So this week, I felt like I was really walking back and forth between these two worlds. I felt very honored to be in that world. That's the world where I want to bring the gospel. That's the world, I think, where Jesus walked. He was always in the Matthew. He's always walking with these people of bad reputations, and then out of that you can get these really sold out Christian leaders. It's my hope for the guys I was with, that they will have a taste of something, and that even like it says in John 3, the wind, you can't see the wind, you can't see what's happening, but you can see the results of what's happening. And that's my hope and prayer for these guys I was with, that we will see results now, and I'll start hearing stories about changes in their life. And when they start participating in the things they used to participate in, all of a sudden they'll start feeling remorse, and they'll start not wanting to do that, and they'll start wanting to do other things. Yeah, so that's my experience from last week. Thank you for your prayers and support.